What's going on, guys? Moose here. Starting up on episode 12 of The Witcher 3. Where the fuck am I going? I hate how every time I start this game, if I hit shift the very first time, it opens up that weird Steam dialogue. I don't know why it does it. It's the most random shit. I see a grindstone. Ah, let's get our buff. Shut up, you stupid idiots. I'm trying to get something.
Stay out of my way.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Cat tax.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Got every right to be angry at your father, but he's worried about you.
I have a right. Thank you kindly. So good to have the approval of his hired thug. And my father worries only about what to get soused on next.
You're right, he's a jackass.
You're right. Your father's a jackass.
Glad we agree. But in that case, why are you helping him?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever, she was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her guts than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
That cat. I wonder if they have hair works on the cat too. It looks like it. Them graphics. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to see my, because I'm not sure if anyone, whoever's watching this, is actually keeping up with my build so far. Where the fuck is it? Oh, so I've got 4 in fast attack, 3 in Quinn, and 1 in Sun and Stars. I thought the vitality regeneration was beneficial, and I switched out my mutagen from Griffin to this. So when you switch this out, I'll show you really quick. It says it gives you 5%, but when you have points in this, it gives you 10. I'm not sure whenever you go to put the point in this if it says anything about it, but that's pretty nice. It also works with sign intensity, so this says 5%, but when I put it in, it says 10% mixed with Quinn. So just a heads up. I thought the 10% damage was pretty much needed right now.
Try it. Ain't the kingfisher. You'll sort it for at least 2 days. Just
Where's this dude at?
toss the neck overs.
What can I do with you for?
Let me see.
Alright. I'll get rid of some of this shit. Keep all that. I haven't sold stuff in a long time, so
Help a poor
I
fella.
think I could probably use the money. There's a farmer smith over there. Whatever, I don't need it. I need this billboard so we can go back and turn in this other quest.
You can learn a great deal when you're gripping a pair of pistols.
No bread, no coin, all this shite.
Gotta go outside of this place, I guess. I also need to find some places of power, since I've yet to do that in this area.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not half bad.
Actually, I have a lot I've got to do. I need to grab some new gear too, or upgrade my old gear. Whatever's easier.
one. Looked like you got soused last night, too.
Sir, why we're up our noses in frights and horrors, imps.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with? Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all... Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
Sorry, my phone was
So
going
long.
off.
Get out of my sight.
Alright. Remaining leads. So where do we go? Does it even give us a quest path? I don't think it does. We should do this. Hunting a witch.
What the heck?
Since there are designated witch hunters in this game, I'm going to assume this won't be easy.
That's it, Roach.
Need a swift kick in the arse.
The hell?
Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs.
Dang.
Mix them with water
She-
drawn from the spring at
never
midnight,
mind.
then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
Funny how she asked if she's a dairymaid with a shirt like that. Damn.
She's a foul mood.
Talk to the witch in her hut.
Watch what you say.
Oh, so this is the
Quick
witch.
to hire, apt to take revenge.
Anyone home? Now, where's she run off to? Managed to amass quite a book collection. Managed to amass quite a book collection. Don't often see baubles like this in Velen. Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
I don't know about this. It's probably the worst idea.
Nice.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
So it won't let me run. That's cool.
Greetings, Witcher.
What?
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to Gore.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
This game is a porno.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
What a whore! I don't care about your tits.
I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know, understand?
Cirilla is here. The girl once sought by the Lodge of Sorceresses, and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of it. What is she doing here?
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything, sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was it?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
She wants to get naked again.
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides,
What?
I know you think as I do, that she might be there.
I
And
thought
I'd
that
like to
rabbit
see
was
Cirilla
humping.
too.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's.
Nice, I leveled up.
This is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Come on!
Can I put in my skill point? So this unlocks at 6. I may as well just get the last point in this. What? It didn't work. Am I just not allowed to spend points right now? I don't get it. Alright, that was a lot of stuff. I saw something back here, so I want to loot it now. That was a lot of loot, holy shit. Just making sure, okay, I didn't miss anything important.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
Listen here, slut. I need to get to the other side.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
I missed loot. What is this red thing on my map? No idea. Or was I supposed to go the other way? Oh, it wants me to find Kira. Sure, why not? That's poison. Oh, I thought I just one-shot it. Win your loot. What? That startled me. Oh, these things keep respawning, I guess. I don't really want to fuck with it. Oh, get out of combat. Oh my god. You can't use Witcher sense. Stop. Alright, cool. It's this way.
Kira?
Ah! Geralt!
Run! Get her.
Those holes! Use a sign or bombs, anything!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats!
Show me what you got.
Alright, so where are these two nests? There's one right here. Dang, these things are everywhere.
Thank you.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
Let's go. We might still reach the Elven Mage before they do.
But what does the Hunt want from him?
If that elf has information about Ciri, or if she tried to find him, contact him even, and they sensed her.
Very well, let's move on. Perhaps we'll come across some clue, some trace left by this elf. There's no guarantee the Wild Hunt is going the right way. Gavella Glan.
What?
Larana. Levate, Larana Lunet.
That's him! That's the elf!
Arvek Va. Ledi.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Alright. Man, this is like a crazy ass quest.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you.
I see things that might be necrophages.
Recognized the vulpine morel immediately.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea.
Well, he survived.
Did not mean to ruin
Wounds
it.
heal awfully quick. Witchers.
Fish, who knows? Too lazy to look it up. No, I'm stuck. Just start like randomly slashing, hoping that I'll hit it. That's why that magic trap is so OP against them, though. It slows them down. So when they spawn, they get messed up. Oh, there's another one up here.
Swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
An African swallow. Wandering in the dark. Cannot see.
Look! It's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Let's go, BB. Let's check it out. Show me them titties. I mean, no. My channel's X-rated now.
For the sol eser. Sirel. Ni for the sol eser. Ein silake.
Help! Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
Sure. Something associated with a horse.
A sea monster. Looks a bit like a Karen.
Geralt, what the hell is that?
What?
Another security measure. Damn it all.
Are you willing to
Go attack that
perhaps these
stupid
others
minion.
believe they are real?
Just don't share your doubts. Exactly which one of you is real. Focus on the fight. Pathetic.
Oh, mage. He's going down. Yeah, definitely should have attacked her first. She does more damage and she's super squishy.
Anything like that ever happened to you before?
Well, almost.
But hey,
While
that's why
back,
we
a
have
certain Doppler took a shot at
potions.
impersonating me.
Yes. And?
He hated being me. Felt uncomfortable. Dopplers are kind-hearted by nature.
Oh, we have to find something else. I was too busy healing. Yeah, if you
Hunting dog.
go back and do this part,
Can't see any connection to
make sure you
Kelpie.
pay attention where I
Must you
do.
touch everything?
What? I just healed all the way up and
Geralt,
nothing.
are you all right?
Oh my
You
God.
might say so.
Alright, let's find something else.
Let's go.
Shrooms! Gimme!
Well, now I...
Gonna be tripping balls later.
Well, the sooner we can leave,
Ooh, there's
the
a
better.
door here. With a swallow above it. Well, an African swallow may be, but not a European swallow.
that's
That's
a-
my point.
Swallow.
For anyone who likes more python.
Come,
Sure it's safe.
It's like
of
the coolest thing
course.
I've ever seen.
The elf- Gavella Glan. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit
What?
like the calm before a storm.
Okay, we can save it good.
I've a bad
This
feeling
is gonna
about
be
this.
this is gonna be a battle.
Not recognized.
Let's take a freaking
Destroy
moron.
the intruders.
Damn it.
Oh, I can use my crossbow to shoot and tracks the target or something. Seems pretty cool. Painful. Kinda hit him in the head. that. That Chewbacca roll is OP. He just runs at you and sounds like Chewbacca. That's what I'm talking about.
Gavella Glan. And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance.
Whoa.
In several domains.
Well, I already knew that. You kind of didn't leave anything to the imagination. Very obvious. I need to replenish my potion things. For Juan Alcahest. Since I took a bit of unreasonable damage in that fight. Or unnecessary damage, rather. I could always restart it, but no point. I didn't really lose too much from it.
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it? How it will transpire? What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
I'm sorry.
I think she's
for
getting
ahead of
jealous of me and
myself.
Ciri.
At times I forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
It's telling me to go the other way, so I kind of want to check this way really quick. Dang, it's a good thing I did.
Uh-oh.
Got that feeling again?
Whoa, this thing is huge. That fatty. He is quite tanky. Doesn't do too much damage so far. He's gonna hit me with one thing, it's gonna take like 3/4 of an HP. But so far, it's alright. Up and going for the kill. Hiya! Have at you, Squire.
Look, they're opening. Let's go. Gavella Glad.
There's a nice little chest in here. Dude, I got bolts. Why am I getting a phone call? Dang. The upgrade though. I've got 2 nice sets of bolts. Level 22, are you kidding me? What? I got something for my horse? Alright, enough of that. Enough of that. Back to the game. Well, the gargoyle wasn't so bad. It's pretty slow, so I mean, when you go to fight it, if you go to fight it, just
over there.
We must activate
you know,
it quickly.
dodge when it
I've
looks like
feeling
it's
another
about
golem's about to
to
strike.
attack you or whatever, and just keep your shield
Look,
up.
it worked.
Easy.
Come on.
And try not to stand in it. See, I never got damaged by that acid attack, but I'm pretty
Look,
sure that
we
does
managed to
damage or
cross the
something.
bridge.
You're just standing at me.
This is where we saw the wild hunt.
The reason why I wouldn't.
Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Gavella Glad.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Major's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have?
Can I like loot this thing? What? I just did not think that was gonna work at all.
Froze them before they could attack.
each other.
Go cast a spell.
Aside Isa. Jada doing Nilin Yama. Ren! Kentavir!
Dang.
What is this?
The white frost, made from the hunt summoned it. Can you see all those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest Surge. Stand at my side.
Sure thing, you got it.
Larian and Oi!
As close as you want.
Ready. Stay close.
It's not gonna say.
Hey, Nicola! We must close them!
You want me to
To
go?
assume.
I'll do it! Just
Yep.
cover me!
I feel like I made the right assumption.
Show me what you got.
There's like no room to dodge on these. Oh. Drop the trap, you stupid. Wow, I still got hit.
Angal Stamina! I'm beginning to think we might make it.
Swallow is so good. That extra vitality regeneration is ridiculous. Alright, so let's use this before I get in combat. And switch to my Yurden.
Hey, Nicola!
Damn, you're ugly.
I wonder how much damage I take out in that. I don't really want to find out.
Angal Stamina!
Let me loot.
Just one
Let me
more.
loot. Shield me with your robes.
Hey, Nicola!
How can I attack? What is this? Got like even know I am spamming left click. Maybe we'll swallow and heal. Feels like this. Yeah, see, it does damage. It's actually quite a bit. Not that much, but. Get the loot.
What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, not a new life.
It's firm, wink, wink.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
What a tease this girl is. Well, she actually did get half naked in front of me.
The passage. Maybe I can try.
So much for being
Leave
a
it
tease.
to me.
Let me save. I want to repeat this shit. There's a chest here. I'm actually gonna search this.
You might still catch them.
Give me your stuffs. Yeah, that part was kind of a pain in the ass. I figured you couldn't go out of that bubble, so I was trying to fight. I don't know, you just don't want enough room to move around. You'll know if you do that part. You will know the struggle. Yes, I saved
Thanks
it.
for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
Ooh, I bet you I can. Dang. Alright, is this poison? Might be fighting an enemy in here, we'll see. Dang, how did I know? What? He has clones. Whoa. This dude is kind of crazy. I actually like this part, or the part about this game where you find these little hidden areas. They have an enemy you've never fought before, but then a shit ton of loot. It's pretty cool. You feel like you're actually exploring a dungeon or something. I'm gonna take damage right here. Okay, it was not healing at all. Alright, so we're gonna have to fight something right here too, I'm pretty sure. This dude looks awesome. What?
You're stubborn twat.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
How you like that silver?
I wonder how long you last.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, she's catching the lightning. I thought that was him. I'm gonna wait till I can get my shield back up. Obviously, this guy's probably not hurt. Dang, that range. I'm gonna wait till she stuns him from now on. Because she keeps hitting him like that. Anytime I don't, he just hits me. He outranges me a bit. That.
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Not this
Stay
again.
calm. Focus.
Try to block it. See what happens. It doesn't work at all. No, he stepped back a little bit. Bunch of damage from right there. That was good. No, he hit me again.
Show me what you got.
Geralt! Another rift!
This is last phase, I think. Why is this? Okay, thank you. On target. I have to go down, son. Can you feel it? What? She stole my kill?
You well and whole. I feared.
Unnecessarily.
This bitch.
Let's look around.
If I've my knickers on straight, this looks like...
So I guess I didn't get anything I can use. Oh yeah, can I use this point now? I completely forgot about that. It would not let me use it before. Cool. That's all I wanted.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I've my knickers on straight, this looks... No.
Ha.
That's another message.
Wait, did I loot the boss? Wait. Well, damn. I just reloaded my game because I spent an inordinate, wow, that was hard to say for some reason. I spent an inordinate amount of time messing around with this door up here. And apparently I didn't even, I don't know. There's nothing in there. I think it's part of the story or something. It's probably what I do after this, I'm assuming, but anyways, I wasted like 3 minutes trying to get in there, and so I reloaded it, and I think I didn't get the boss loot because of that. I don't have whatever this is that I want. I don't think. Yeah, there's no way. I think that's something she has to do. So there's 2 rooms right now that I don't really know about. It's this one up here. There's some stalagmites blocking the doorway, and then that room over there. Is there anything here as well? No, not really. Ooh, it's a tombstone. That's where the boss is buried. Herder.
Larena Lune.
All right, let's watch this message.
Cyril, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Don't you correct me.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant then. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from. You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village, it mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cyrilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Of course I can't save. Why would it let me save the game? Thank you.
What's this?
It's a bong.
Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
They've been smoking dope in
Mysterious
here.
Mage herbalist. Mysterious mage
What?
herbalist.
A lot of stuff. See, now there are 3 rooms that I don't know about. I'm assuming this is the
Strange.
exit.
My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Huh.
Thanks.
Creepy. Yeah, I think I can use this on that other door. Dude, I got so many books. There's a frickin' library in here.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
There's something here. Need to use the
Whoa.
Nahalani's eye. Ought to use it. Interesting. Damn it.
I knew something was gonna pop out of nowhere. What? What is this Mogrim that I found? What has 3? Dude, this might be worth if I can upgrade it. These fucking boots, what? Did I just not see that before? That's weird. Alright, so there's another place up here, but I don't think I can dispel it like that. I'm not even sure that I can walk through it. There's no symbol on it, so I'm not gonna bother. That's what I wasted like 3 minutes on
placed
before.
an illusion here.
Simple, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Let's see where the passage leads.
There we go, saved.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
Let's see what we can get ourselves into.
Glan. I'm certain to find something here.
Wait, I just leveled again? That's crazy. Oh yeah. Actually, since I can get another. Yeah. Let's see what most of my items are really quick. Because, depending on if I have, this is light, medium, and medium. So, I don't know, it's interesting. Because it says, for each medium piece I get 5%, for each light piece I should do this. Fast attack damage. 10%. I don't know what to do. You know what, I'm just going to put this into attacks for hacks. I don't think 100% need that. So now we can combine both of those with a mutagen. Nice.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. All right. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Alright guys, this episode has been crazy long, but this quest is freaking ridiculously fun, so I sorta kinda got carried away. But thanks for watching episode 12. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, and definitely check out episode 13 once it's finished. Later guys.